That's right. We're calling Act II, Scene 4, the Wild Horses scene. It's my favorite band, the Rolling Stones, with wild horses. I can't make any money from this video now that I've infringed on the Rolling Stones copyright. Darn, I was going to make so much money from these videos. Not. Act 2, Scene 4. The purpose of this scene is to let the audience get some information about actually what's going on, to move some of the action further, and definitely to increase the tension. On the stage are Ross, a nobleman, and a character called an old man, and they are discussing the odd natural events, including the fact that it's now daytime, but it's still dark as night. For example, on line 5, Ross says, "As you see the heavens as troubled with man's act, threaten the bloody stage." That's a reminder of what we studied with the Greek plays and how the natural world, obviously with the Greek plays, the gods are intervene in human affairs and can be affected by human affairs. So that idea is mirrored here in Shakespeare's Macbeth. The old man speaks in 10, 11, 12, says unnatural things are occurring, even like the deed that's done. Regicide, or the killing of a king, is unnatural. King James I, seeing this play for the first time it's produced, probably produced in front of King James, and he's probably happy to hear that regicide is considered not only a bad idea, but an unnatural act. So going against the natural order of the universe. The old man continues on 11, 12, and 13 and says, last Tuesday there was a falcon perched way up high, and an owl, instead of diving down and eating a mouse, flew up and killed a hawk. So things are upside down in this world, both in the kingdom, politically and socially, and in the natural world. And then Ross adds on to this, talking in 14 to 17 about Duncan's horses, who upon the murder of their master, Duncan turned wild, broke their stalls, went against obedience, and ate each other. I did look it up on the internet, and of course horses are normally herbivores, but in very desperate situations, a horse might eat another horse. The symbolism here, of course, could be that Duncan's horses eat each other, and Duncan's subjects, maybe the Macbeths, are also destroying each other. Macduff comes onto the stage, and we're going to see a bunch more of Macduff as the play goes on. He may be a little bit suspicious that the Duncan was not killed. The official word here is that Duncan was killed by the bodyguards who were bribed by King Duncan's sons, Malcolm and Donalbain. The reason why they are under suspicion is because they have fled. So that's explained by Macduff in 24 to 27. Donalbain has fled to Ireland, and Malcolm has fled Scotland. He has fled to England, and so that makes them suspicious. So that's the official word. Why are the bodyguards dead? Because maybe they believe, it seems like most characters do believe, maybe not Macduff, but the characters seem to be buying the story that when Macbeth went into the crime scene, he was overtaken by emotion, couldn't believe that someone had killed the king, and so killed the two bodyguards as they were lying near Duncan's body. Okay, so further, the scene goes on to explain where everybody is going. Duncan's body is going to be interred. He went to Comilkill, I guess, this rocky island where Scottish kings were buried. Macduff is going to his castle. Ross is going to Scone, yum yum. He is going there to see the investiture of Macbeth. Where we are learning that right after the murder of Duncan is discovered and that Donalbain and Malcolm have fled, that Macbeth is named successor, and then they're going to have a formal ceremony at some castle in Scone. You don't have to know all of those details, but I wanted to do my best to explain Act 2, Scene 4 to you. Thanks.